TV, you got anywhere to be tonight? You got anywhere to be tonight? Okay. So I was just gonna ask if you wanted to go up earlier or later.
Here. What? Look.
Yeah. I kind of bailed on them on New Year's. Not on purpose. I got sick. Oh, did you? Yeah, I felt bad.
All of us.
I felt fucking guilty. Yeah, I think I went around. Yeah, I felt so bad because like we had plans to meet last night. It hit me. And I was like, we're supposed to go to their house and hang out. What are you gonna do? Yeah. So you don't care when you go up, bud? Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Said everyone gets their 5. Shoot a little bit, whatever. Go, keep going. This is good. And next week, that's perfect. Okay. And like I said, if you don't mind reading the names, I forgot my glasses. Okay. Even their ones or whatever, they've already put their names. Yeah, you can put up whatever first. Whatever. Yeah. I just put that roughly in some mic. Okay. When we get the good from Fareed, then we're good to go.
To me, it's like a tradition to me. I got to pay down, so sit down and listen to me. Don't go against me, fool, go with me. And we can blow it all together like Bobby.
We'll get one.
Wait?
We'll get
it. Like a little
I
should make one.
I was just going to say that. No, I'm going to be back. Are we good?
We rolling?
All right, guys. Welcome to another Smokin Mics. Shout out to our viewer. Yeah, that's
bold to assume we have a viewer as of right now.
Yeah.
Like, that thing's probably not even live right now.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, thanks for coming out, guys. Last week was good, Kev, too. We had a whole bunch of people come through during the snowstorm, which was always good.
How's the volume for when David's talking over there? Can you guys hear him fine?
Can you guys hear us? Okay. All right, thanks, guys. Again, Smokin Mics is a mic like no other. Come through, do your artistry. We know where to draw the line, but come through, tell your jokes.
No N-words if you're not black is pretty much the line.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, all right, sorry. Yeah, okay, sorry. You're going to have to switch that up, brother.
Have your Ancestry.ca ready if you're going to say it, is what we're saying.
Yeah, all right. We're going to find that out. But again, shout out to Growers World for letting us have this, 1775. You know, it's nice. Shout out to
Shout out to this beautiful venue.
Yes. I know every Tuesday and Thursday have vendors coming through, which is awesome. Part of the community. Great legacy markets. Shout out. Come through on a Thursday and catch us. Sorry, Fridays and Tuesdays. Every Tuesday and Friday.
What are y'all selling over there? Give us the rundown of what's your number one, what's the company name, and what are y'all selling?
And we have a little bit of everything.
Spliffs McKenzie.
Spliffs McKenzie.
Support Spliffs McKenzie. Natish, our boy's partner. That's such a progressive way to say it. You guys aren't married, right? He's not a commitment guy. Engaged. Oh, shout out Natish. Let's hear for them. Engaged.
I'm afraid to get married.
Stoners, they're a bit late to it, you know?
Yeah, I'm afraid to get married. That coming home and having someone wanting to talk to you thing.
It's not even that. I think it's the comedian's salary I'm buying a ring.
Yeah, that's
People say 3 months for regular world. It's 3 years for a comedian.
Yeah. Again, so shout outs to the vendors, shout outs to Growers World. And again, every Friday, Smokin Mics happens. Come through. Send a DM if you can, but we love having people come through, new and older comics. I am David Seeley. This is
Cringe Cav is what they know me by.
Yeah, and we have on the ones and twos, we got Professor X. Let's hear it for these guys.
Shout out Professor X. It's the guy with the Free Palestine mic.
Free Palestine mic, yeah.
What's good with you, Professor? What's going on your end?
Not too much. Just happy we actually got it started somewhat on time. This time, it's a record here.
It's because you got the white guy coming around the show this time, I reckon. Running clockwork now.
As David usually refers to, your whiteivities were at least now we got you tonight, so it's good.
And anyone that's smoking back there, feel free to take a seat if you want as well. We're gonna be talking some shit. I will be talking shit to you, sir, for sure. This guy's my biggest fan.
Yeah. Yeah. If y'all don't know, Cringe Kev is Canadian famous.
No, I'm not.
You are, well, more Canadian. I can't wait till I'm Canadian famous when I can go into a Tim Hortons and they're like, hey, that's that black guy instead of, hey, that's a nigga. You know, it's going to be fun. It's a step up.
I'm not going to say anything that's going through my head right now.
Yeah. But
Should we get right to it? Or?
Yeah, why don't we get right to it? I know we have some comics here. Again, we have some comics that haven't been through, and that's fantastic. Thanks a lot for coming out. We'll see you again. You got 5 minutes. Again, I've talked about kind of the rules of engagement for tonight. Be free to do your art. That's what makes us a little different. You want to smoke a spliff up there? Feel free to do it. That's what Smokin Bikes is all about. Again, you'll have 5 minutes. Maybe we'll shoot the shit with you. I'll give you a light from this side, okay, guys? But feel free. You're not going to be cut off right away. Kev, why don't we get into it,
and
man?
just want to say, anyone that is not on the list that wants to come up and not say the N-word, the list is right here. So feel free.
Thanks, Kev.
But yeah, we'll just go right into the list. First comedian, very funny guy, straight out of Humber College, Waylon Dixon.
All right, let's hear it for Waylon. Grab the mic, Waylon, and you can turn that on, my friend. If you want to sit down, you're more than welcome to. And comedians, if you want to stand up and do your set, the microphone's there. Feel free to. You want to get some clips of it and that. But Waylon, let's get on your time. How you
Let's hear
doing?
some jokes, bro.
Pretty good. Last time you were here, you called me stupid.
Oh,
which
did
is
I?
fine.
Oh,
You did introduce me.
Fuck us then.
It's the stupidest guy at Smoking Mics. So I've been doing some reading.
okay, all right.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch up. You guys hear of this Archie fella? This Archie guy?
Archie who?
Archie Andrews?
Okay.
Hangs out in Riverdale.
Oh, nice.
I've been trying to become a scholar. I've been really hitting the literature.
Nice.
This guy's cool. He's got 2 ladies on him all the time. Or hoes, Dave.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, I'm smart.
Well, good. I'm sorry for calling
No,
you
it's okay.
stupid. I probably thought I was talking to
I'm
one of
also
my
a
kids.
big reader. I read. Have you ever heard of Mr. Underpants?
Oh, yeah.
Captain Underpants?
Fuck yeah.
Just finished the book.
The Magic Treehouse. Big into that.
So you got any? What do you got going on from Humber College? You're in the Humber program. Like, what do you hit us with? Some new shit you got.
All right.
Archie shit. I fuck with. I don't watch Riverdale, but I fuck with it.
I had a girl tell me recently that I needed to be more like dominating in a relationship, which I really resent that because like listen to me, I can't be dominating. Can never be like, excuse me, ho. Can a bitch use her inside voice? It's like, hey, fucking slut, get your shoes off the ottoman.
Yeah, that was good.
Bitch, make me a sandwich, but cut the crust off first, please. It's not me. Can't be cool. Speaking of dating, my sister went to high school with me. Quentin, don't get ahead of me. My sister went to high school with me, and we had a pretty like tight relationship. So she'd like say things in the hall like, "Oh, bye, Waylon, love you," and I always thought that was weird, and I didn't want people to think that we were dating. So I'd like make it obvious. I'd be like, oh, "Okay, bye," and then I look like a shitty boyfriend to everybody. So I try to do things to like make it, like obvious that we were just siblings. I'd be like, "Hey, Lily, when's Dad picking us up?" That sort of thing. I swear I had a kid come up to me and say, "Waylon, stop calling your girlfriend's dad your dad. It's weird as fuck. You call him Scott or Sir." Trying to write more jokes about my own life. I have a fantasy where I'm in a car accident and I'm paralyzed. And that's not the funny part yet, Quentin. It hasn't been uplifting yet. I'm paralyzed, and the doctors tell me like I can never walk again. But I'm like, I will, and then I do, in like a week. And the doctors are like, "Oh, that guy's so cool," and then they make me an astronaut. And I find my birth mom. That's my fantasy. That's what I want. What's up with Windows? Am I right, fellas? You guys hear about these things? Look at Windows. And I'm not talking about Microsoft. I'm talking about panes, baby. Dude, Windows are crazy. They're walls you can see through. What? They're not walls. They're not air. They're sand. Fuck off. Could have fooled me. Sand is dirty. Windows are just air you can break. Fuck, God is dead and we killed him. You guys hear about this Indian boat disaster where 10 people died? Fuck yeah.
Woo,
End of
yes.
joke. It's not a joke, it's just good news to you, Kevin. Yeah, 10 people died on an Indian boat. I knew Rose had room. So I imagine an Indian boat's just a door. Yeah. Okay, thank you all very much.
Let's hear it for Waylon, everybody. I gotta say, about the woman being, you look like if you took that hat off, you're a wife that's been like yelled at for all those things. Also, I love the window joke. That was fucking amazing.
Thank you very much.
That was like a really good joke.
Out of nowhere.
It's so true. What the fuck is with windows?
Out of
Sneaky
nowhere.
joke.
That was good. You're not stupid. That was fucking good. That was good.
No, it's okay. I don't. You can call me stupid. It's okay.
Oh, I don't need your permission
mind.
or anything. I'm just letting you know.
Can you please walk us through the process of writing that window joke? You're just staring out a window.
So, I have a. If I'm ever bombing, I'll say something like, "Pizza's crazy. All those toppings." And then that's just it. Like fucking like.
Just be silly.
Yeah, salads are crazy. All those dressings, like that sort of thing. And then my friend was fucking with me. He was like, "Hey, Waylon, aren't windows crazy?" I was like, "Hey, fuck off." And then I was like, "That could probably be a bit." And then I started working with it because I don't know. I never understood that like windows are made of sand.
I still don't.
Yeah,
It makes no sense to me.
wild.
Does this place have windows? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Another one, the Indian one on the rafts. I don't think they come in on rafts. There's too many of them to be coming in on a door.
Haitians, Cubans.
Yeah, Cubans
okay.
are the rafts.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I was trying to make it real.
Indians come in by cargo ship, from my understanding. In bulk.
By the million.
They come in the Costco containers.
End up in Brampton.
What else is going on though, Waylon? What else has been going on with you? As how old are you again?
I'm 19.
Yeah, like what's going on as a 19-year-old living in Toronto right now? Like what is going on in the life?
Oh,
of the
it's
19-year-olds?
fun. I've just been hanging out and trying to see the city.
What do you see in the city?
Like I went to the CN Tower the other day for the first time. That was pretty cool. It's big.
Did you go in?
No, I didn't go in. I'm scared of heights.
You walk on windows there.
Yeah,
Oh.
pretty much.
Fuck, the amount of jokes I could make
Fuck.
to the other people stuck in there with me.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Forget about it.
It's a long elevator.
So you weren't scared of the heights? Did you do the edge walk?
The fuck's the edge of it? Oh, is that where the people like hang off?
Walk on the edge.
No, that's insane.
You didn't? It seems like a white people activity.
I was
no?
just gonna say
the whitest
mostly
activity.
whites. That is definitely a
I
white
feel like-
activity
I
if
feel like
I've
the-
ever fucking seen
The
one.
only reason you did it was the price. I feel like.
That's it. Well, guys, let's hear it for Waylon.
Let's hear for Waylon.
And thank
Fucking
you.
killer
Thank
shot.
you very much. I appreciate it.
Well played, well played.
Always a favorite. Always
Yes,
a favorite.
And always
yeah.
a pleasure. Thanks for coming out again.
All right. Well, the next guy we have is literally his buddy that he was talking to. So why don't we just bring him straight up? Let's hear it for Quentin, everybody. I have you written as just Q on here.
Yes, you
I
know
thought-
what to do.
I thought it was Q from Impractical Jokers when I read
Don't
that.
move
I was
the
like,
mic, put the
he's
mic
here?
back a bit. It will pick you up.
It'll get me?
And you can use that as well.
The mic might be better for you if you
Turn
turn
it
it
on.
on.
There you go.
All right, let's hear it for Quentin, everybody.
Hey. Nice.
The edge walk is crazy.
Hey, man. Didn't you have a tooth last week?
Yeah.
Oh, you lost it already?
Yeah, they repoed my tooth.
They repoed it already?
Yeah.
You're
Dude
a
busted
bat.
Down my door, grabbed me with some pliers.
Last
took it
week
back.
he had a fucking tooth, Kev.
That's what you get for getting a finance at the dentist. You gotta pay that shit up
month?
front.
3 years? It's pretty
Yeah,
reasonable.
20 bi-weekly.
Yeah.
For 3
You could get
years.
a brand new tooth for a week.
Yeah.
For the price of.
Do, you,
$29.99.
do your parents have dental coverage straight up? They do. This is even more bizarre. So this is a choice. You're still in the age range to be covered.
Yeah. No, this is a personal thing. I wanted it this specific tooth.
So what's stopping you from just using their coverage and at least getting one? You can take it in and out even.
What's
I hear.
stopping me?
Like, I know they got technology to fix this. I've seen it.
Nothing really.
You just love being the missing tooth guy.
Yeah, I guess it works.
It does work for you. You
It
pull
does.
it off.
Do you ever make jokes about it?
Yeah, all the time.
All right, let's hear some of the. I never heard your missing tooth jokes. Please give me
All
for
right,
me. Give me a
guys,
couple of
let's
these
hear
missing
it.
tooth jokes.
Let's hear it from Quentin Kizik. All right, Quentin, you're on, brother.
Usually my opener.
All right.
But I come out and I have like a fake tooth I can put in. And I don't have it with me because here. But I take it out and I put it down on the stool. So envision that I just did this, guys. Down on the stool. There's a tooth sitting on the stool. All right? I'm missing a tooth. I don't have any teeth. You know how long it took to learn how to say tooth after I lost a tooth? I sounded like a developmentally disabled child for like 3 months. I've lost a tooth. I lost a tooth playing soccer. I sounded British there, actually. Slightly British. Really breathy. No, I got really disappointed the other day because Waylon invited me to go do the edge walk. And then we actually showed up at the CN Tower and I was super disappointed because I thought the other edge we were going to do. You know, where you masturbate until you're about to come and then you stop. We know edging, right? We don't need an edging lesson. It's funny because I thought he said we're going to go walk an edge. That's the joke. Okay. Now that we all understand. Man, you ever get so drunk you just do cocaine? That shit happened to me the other night. Got so drunk I just did cocaine. I think it's time to give the drinking a break, honestly. And I'm gonna pursue the. I got time?
Yeah, you're still good. I'll let you know, my friend. Keep going.
Man.
Unless you want me to tell an edging joke. 'Cause
Yeah.
I just thought of an edging joke. Okay,
Let's
Throw it
hear
down.
it.
No, I love to edge with the bros because it's not gay unless you finish, you know?
Or make eye contact.
Right? Is it gay unless you finish?
No.
Might just have a new joke right there. Thanks, Quentin.
Because you don't get pleasure from it.
Yeah.
Oh, you get pleasure. It's just not gay unless
But
you
it's
get...
not gay because, you don't.
Dude, you're just saying you ran out of jokes. You want me?
Yeah.
You want me to finish your set?
Yeah, I just thought it wasn't gay when there was no eye contact involved personally, so there's
Damn.
different rules to it. Shit.
So you just stand back to back? Like what?
No, you
What was
close
the
your
setup?
eyes, turn your head,
but
look
by a-
up at the ceiling. That's what I've done in the past. I mean, that's what I've heard.
Allegedly.
Sorry.
By a show of hands, raise your hands if you've actually tried edging here.
This is definitely
Okay.
another Whitetivities question.
You know how no females raise their hand? They're like fucking having sex with a guy. We're always edging. It just never fucking come.
Yeah,
Oh, one for the
boy.
ladies.
There's no edge.
There's no edge. It's so far the edge. It's a dungeon.
Oh, shit.
You've landed the whole time.
Give me an outro.
What's that?
Give me an outro.
Give you an outro? Like, what do you like?
I don't know.
All right, well, let's do something to develop you as a comic. Crowd member, give Quentin a topic and see if he can on the spot fucking make something up. This will make you better, Quentin.
Okay.
What do you got?
Throw something
out,
out,
at this
guys.
guy.
Something, come on.
Things.
There
You go.
Come on.
Snowboarding. Man, I snowboarded a decent amount when I was a kid, though. Like, I was a little tiny kid. I'm not good. Funny about snowboarding.
At snowboarding or comedy?
Snowboarding is both. Snowboarding's weird.
You like that, eh, girl? Yeah. That one in your pocket.
Hold on. Let me go one more try at this.
All right, you got one
Pretend
more.
I didn't say anything. Snowboarding. Snowboarding is weird.
And this is what the Smokin' Bike is all about,
This
boys.
is what it's about, guys.
This is what
This
it's
is
all
it.
about.
Let's hear it for Quentin, everybody.
guy.
Kizik. Let's hear it for Quentin. Thank you very much, Quentin.
When the kid that looks like a snowboarder runs out of snowboarding material, that's the time.
Oh, he's outside blaming it on the crowd and shit.
Honestly?
That was a horrible suggestion.
Waylon, if you were a good friend, you would have like thrown out a bit you know he low-key has.
I know he snowboards.
You're that Ryan. That was good.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an inside job, like 9/11.
Yeah.
All right,
But we'll keep going,
Yeah,
and
let's keep
we'll get the next comic up.
Marco, you want to throw your name on the list here?
Do you want to go up, my
Yeah,
friend,
throw your name on the
after?
list at some point?
Okay, we'll get you
up.
on. Okay.
This next guy, it's your first time on the show. He's from Oshawa, Bowmanville. You're third on the list. That's why I'm calling you up there. That's it. But I know this guy. He's very funny. Sometimes let's hear it for TV Cook. TV Cook. Yeah, I'm looking at you, talking to you. No one else is here from Bowmanville, bro.
I wanted the element of surprise.
Just turn the mic on.
I said he's from
that's
Bowmanville.
fine.
Obviously, he's
Nice.
fucking. The guy
Thanks
looks like he
for-
walked off a
yeah.
construction site.
No, thanks for coming through. I know
it's
you
all
haven't
good.
been through. I don't know if it's on. Just give it a. There you go. It's probably
Going
good.
now?
There you go.
What's
We're
good, bud? What's going on in the life of TV Cook right now?
Oh, not too much, man. I've been edging at the snow hills. I've been, you got to use your edges when you snowboard. You know what I mean? And, actually, cringe, Kevin. This is.
Well, yeah.
Is this on? I don't even know.
Yeah, it is.
Cringe Kev's been known to edge with a picture of his father-in-law on the end table. Actually,
Is that right?
that's a true story, right?
Little shout out to my bits. I like
Speaking of the CN Tower, guys, my dick is 1 year older than the CN Tower, and the CN Tower is still fully erect. The CN Tower is winning. You know what I mean? You know what? I've been thinking about getting a new. I've been thinking about getting a new fucking website going. It's for dudes that. It's a dating site for dudes who just want to stay home and whack off. It's called Plenty of Fist. But, you know, I think it's gonna catch on. It's gonna, especially people in this room. I think. You know. Yo, are people from third world countries that are funny? They malarious? No. I'm just thinking that. I don't know.
Well played.
I was just thinking.
Go on, King, go on.
You know, speaking of Haitians, there was a guy from. See, that was no N-word. Just
No,
fucking.
that's good.
Yeah. You know what? That was a juxtaposition from using the N-word right there.
Yeah.
Speaking of Haitians, there was a guy in Montreal recently who you might have heard about this. He actually tried to sue the Metro grocery chain because he almost died from rancid cantaloupe. Anybody hear about this? It's a fucking true story, man. And he was almost going to get away with that lawsuit, but on the way out of the hospital, somebody heard him say to the nurse, "Nice melons." So apparently he enjoyed the cantaloupe. You know, he fucking blew that lawsuit, man. You know that fucking video of Britney Spears where she's with the knives? You know, in her underwear. I love that shit. I can't stop watching it. And then the other day, she announced that she's gonna quit the music industry. I was like, that bitch sings songs? I didn't even know. I thought she was just an underwear knife model or some shit, right? You know? It's fucking cutting edge, you know what I mean? Speaking of cutting edge, I was going out with a midget for a while.
Oh, nice.
Anybody ever dated a little person? Littler than you, like a real little person. You know what's really cool for like a 5'9" white guy to date a midget? It's the only way you can feel like an NBA player. You know what I mean? You're walking around, you're feeling like you're 6'9", and she's still 4 foot. But it's fucking, it's a good feeling. I'll never forget the night she went up on me. It was it was unforgettable. It's fantastic. But I got kids. Anybody else in here got kids? Yeah.
Woo.
You know what? My kids are a little older. They're like 20 and 15, right? I had kids kind of early. So, because I'm super young. And, anyways, yeah, I actually salt and pepper this myself. It's on Grecian formula. Which is cool on the Danforth here because there's a lot of Grecians. My kids are getting older, and like you get to a point where you're kind of friends with them now, and it's cool, right? And it's, you know,
I'm gonna get deep for a minute, but like they're the only people in the world I can really like look them in the eye and say, I fucked your mom. and she was hot at the time. And she's you know? Y'all ever been in the bathroom and they're sitting on the fucking can and you got one of these toilets that every time you lean forward, whoosh, you know? I was in one of those the other day and I didn't pre-flush. So I'm pretty sure I got somebody else's stuff all over my bum, right? Because I was just like, you lean for the toothpick, you lean for the toilet paper, whoosh! You lean fucking, tie your shoe, whoosh! You get a fucking douche every fucking time, right? It's like a fucking somebody else's bidet up in your fucking junk, right? But I made sure that I did it a couple times after on purpose to clean the shit out. I was like, felt like an Australian. I was like, bidet, mate. But who was talking about the kids' books? What was up with that? Somebody, yeah. This is Encyclopedia Brown right here. You know, he fucking knows everything, and he's got a nice fucking champagne fucking look, man. It's fucking good. I like it. Encyclopedia Brown. Yeah, man. And by the way, Quentin, my mother-in-law has everything except one tooth. You gotta get together with her. Hey, she's one tooth roof. She's fucking, you know, she does really well at the whole folks home though. They like it, man. Because she can give a Hummer like this side or this side, but not straight on, right? Like that, right? It's like Bugs Bunny eating a fucking carrot. You know? That's about all I got, guys.
Nice.
TV Cook.
Thanks very much for having me. I appreciate the venue.
Oh,
No,
man.
chill here for a sec. I definitely want to talk to you.
Thanks
like,
for coming. Listen, the midget thing, never dated one, jerked off to one a few
No.
times. So, yeah,
I know
but-
TV Cook, and when he says he dates girls that are 4 feet tall, he means 13-year-olds. That's what he's talking about. It's just the politically correct way to say I'm into midgets.
So this is how shit goes down in Bowmanville, does it?
Well, it's still a little person.
Yeah, is that what
It's
you
just a
say
different
now?
meaning for little person.
Hey,
Shut
everybody
up.
needs a little love.
These old Bowmanville white dudes are getting creative with saying the N-word. You see that? You know, that's what it's
Fantastic.
No, man, I live in Curtis, bitch.
Oh,
So
even more hard R. I live in Curtis, bitch.
it's so hard.
Fucking Curtis.
My daughter lives
No one
in
in here knows
Curtis.
where
My
Curtis
eldest,
is.
31-year-old, lives in Curtis. Beautiful place.
Yeah.
We're driving down the street. We drove by this place. You know what it was called? Wiggers. Oh, I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
And then, and then we were at her house again, beautiful and stuff. And I'm looking off in the distance, and I'm like, oh, there's a beautiful fire going on. I'm like, is that like a cross or a gathering?
Yeah.
My daughter, it was a garbage thing, but still very off-putting. Beautiful place, though.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it was garbage. There's a lot of white trash in Curtis.
Yeah.
And
Nice. Well
Yeah.
played.
You know what the nice part about Curtis and anywhere in Canada, no matter where in Canada you go, if you go into a Tim Hortons, there's still Indian people working.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, dots not feathers, right?
yeah.
So honestly, Curtis, how many people say the N-word have you heard say? Like, because I know you've heard
Just my kids.
just
Well, that's good. You got to keep it in a circle.
I said I was friends with them.
I hope you have a black wife, TV. I don't even believe you have kids.
I wish I had a black wife.
Yeah, I wish. You don't hear too many people say that.
Yeah.
What's going on in your life? Like, other than your need for Cialis, what else is going on in the life of TV?
Man, that's about it, man. I just been, not fucking and making fun of it. I've been doing a lot of comedy and, trying to stay out of the house.
Well,
Yeah.
well played with the
Are
comedy.
you scared of your wife, man?
Not go home. That's my motto.
Yeah.
How old are your kids?
So I have an older stepson who's 25.
Okay.
He's a paramedic in Hamilton.
Nice.
So
Free
it's
drugs?
just it's all fent all the time, right?
Yeah, free drugs.
And then Keegan's 20. He's doing a air conditioning HVAC apprenticeship. And my daughter's 15. She's in grade 10.
Nice.
Are they proud of you?
Oh yeah.
Have they seen you perform?
Yeah. Only my very first show, and now they think I'm just out there sucking all the time.
Yeah.
Which they're
And
correct.
hanging out
They're
with
correct.
niggas is,
No,
as
you
far
did
as
good
they're
tonight.
concerned,
That's it.
right?
Just not saying it though.
Yeah, my dad hangs out with niggas. Add the hard R.
TV just did comedy so he could say he could have a black friend.
Yeah,
But I got one
that's it.
question before you.
No, I got Matt Henry.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Matt.
Shout out to Matt.
I got one question for you. Which kid do you love the most out of those three?
My daughter.
not even a second guess. Why?
Because she used to have a lot of 13-year-old friends.
Let's hear it for TV Cook, everybody!
Well played. Thank you.
And they're called midgets, TV.
Wow.
That was Bowmanville for sure. Let's keep the white train rolling though here, and you showed that you put up the next guy. You gotta mix it up. People don't want to hear my voice always.
All right, guys.
It's almost February.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, next comedian up. He's been here before. It's nice to have him down. He's just as white as the other comic. And we'll see. I know he's got some funny things to talk about. Come on, put your hands together for Sean Ogawa.
Wagwan, my Caucasian brother.
Not too much.
Yes, my ivory brother. How you doing, man?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
It is nice to see you out. It's nice to see you out.
It's good to be out.
Good.
It's good to be out. I need to get out more.
I
That's
prefer
the
to
problem. Being
stay
Peterborough,
in.
You're just...
I like to stay in, man. I find out every time I leave, I'm reminded why the fuck I stay in, you know?
I get that. It gets into your bones, and it, like once you get later in life at 40, after like years of whiskey and poor decisions, I'm just fucking broken down at this point.
And you live where again?
Peterborough.
You're in Peterborough.
What did you do for fun in Peterborough? Like, what did you do? Sorry.
That's
so
all right.
I moved there because I had to, and
That's always a good decision.
Yeah. What do you mean? What did you go to the Lindsay jail? Is that what you mean by you
I was
had to
engaged
move
to a
there?
tattoo artist, and then that broke up, so I needed a place to stay, so I had to crash with my parents for a little bit, and then I met my wife, and then now I live out there.
Nice.
shout out to Peterborough.
So it's nice to get into the city and hang out with the blacks
little
for a
It's
bit.
like living in the country. It's like cottage country, and then I can hate everyone from Toronto.
Nice. That's good. Okay, you know what, Sean? Well, you're here again. Thanks for coming by Smokin' Mics. Why don't you tell us some jokes? I'll put you on the clock right now. But I know you're
absolutely.
professional enough.
So I
Let's
was
hear
thinking-
some jokes, guys.
I was thinking the other day how much I missed Trudeau season 1. When you actually think about it, think about the whole process with him like a shitty TV show. It always starts out good, like weed's legal. Fucking great, everyone loves that. I love that, I know everyone out here loves it. And then it starts to go on, and when you start thinking about those, the way the seasons go, it's first couple of seasons, it's not bad. And then it starts getting into the second half of the season, and you're like, okay. And then you gotta start making excuses, and then it keeps going, and then by the end you're like, this guy's a fucking douche. The lead guy that you love, you hate him by the end. It's just fucking bullshit. And I was thinking about that. So, the one thing I do love though that's bringing me a lot of happiness is Epstein's List. Like guys, Epstein's List, when I woke up one morning and I'm going through Instagram and I see Stephen Hawking is on Epstein's List. And how many people here saw that? Everyone here?
Yes.
Oh, like, what was the first thing? What the fuck is he into? Is he into like people reaching shit off shelves? Or like slowly walking up the stairs? Is that what gets him going? And then you're graced with this wonderful thing, and TV, you brought up midgets. Is Stephen Hawking loves barely clothed midgets that are just trying to reach the chalkboard slightly, but they can't reach it, and it's complex math. That's the thing that gets him there, and you know he's going, yes, yes, yes. And then when you look at it, Simpsons called it. Because they had that episode where, and you're all remembering it now, where he's flying above the city with Lisa Simpson on his lap in like the helicopter shape. You're like, I knew he loved kids. And you thought about that. But the good thing is that I thought, my kids are safe. Because what kid likes to eat their vegetables? When you really think about that.
That was good. That was good. Yeah. Good shit. Yeah. Somebody, what's up?
You bring up Cialis, like, really, what's wrong with it? Like, you get a hard dick instantly. I love that shit. Like, I don't mind being 40 and not, like, having it all the way there. You don't need an excuse now. That's going the whole time. So if anything happens, it's her fault. You can just say that. You just lay there, and then if you don't finish, if she doesn't finish, you just lay there and let her do her job. It's great. It's fucking awesome. Like, dick pills are the best. I don't mind them. It's a little weird going into the doctors now because you have to go to a walk-in clinic. You're not going to go to your main doctor to get dick pills. You just don't want that on your record. So you go to the walk-in clinic. Now, has anyone been to walk-in clinics recently? There's no doctors anymore. There are computers. And then you have to sit in front of the computer and you're like, is this like how a cam girl feels? Am I gonna have to start showing my asshole and tell me how it is? Like, do I have to like pull my dick out on the screen? Like, you're gonna have to give me a little something. I gotta get paid for this. I don't want to be like, I'm not doing cam girl shit for free. This is the OnlyFans kind of situation. So you go and get that done. You're like, yeah, no, I need to get it up. I need dick pills. And then you get them. It's not that bad. Honestly, like being married, you're not going to get it up all the time. So dick pills are where it's at. It's where it's at. And the best thing, the one thing TV brought up, something that made me think about it, is I was at a party once with my brother-in-law, and the thing I love is fucking with people, and I got to say to my brother-in-law, I'm like, do you know I fucked your sister last night? And it's the best feeling, because you've got 2 kids, so, you know, you just got to add that shit in every once in a while. But that's, I'm just too, like TV, I'm just old, I'm really fucking stoned right now. I love this.
All right.
It's like you are a dangerous fellow. Like everyone talks about how you have to worry about someone drugging your food. It's not. It's going to be your friends. It's going to be your friends that want you to taste colors. Last time I was here, this fucking guy, he's like, oh yeah, I'll give you a chocolate bar, man. It's all good. He knows I got to drive back to Peterborough, so he gives me a chocolate bar. I'm not even going to think about it once. I look at it, the thing is loaded with fucking mushrooms. You son of a bitch.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
I couldn't even take it. I'm like, no, I gotta drive back to Peterborough. I don't want to be tasting colors within 15 minutes.
Shout outs. That's how we do here at Smokin.
But that's why I love you guys. That's all.
Listen,
let's hear for Sean.
Thank you very much for coming out. And we'll see you again. Thank you so much for coming out.
I just want to say though, sometimes I look my dad in the eyes and I'm like, we were both inside your wife. And not even in a sexual way.
Oh,
but then you can say, your wife's never been the same after I was done with her.
Oh, nice.
Hey,
All right,
let's
guys,
hear for
we'll
Sean, everybody.
We're going to the next comedian coming up.
Before we call up the next comedian, I want to bring in a midway show special guest co-host who'll sit on for a few comedians. And this guy is my homie. Let's hear for Mr. Alex Brovo. You're going to come join him this closer seat. Point the non-stand-up mic towards you, and then you can give the guest comedians the stand-up mic. Go one closer, and yeah. No, you're going to give that one to the comedians, and you're going to speak through that one. Yeah.
Yo, what's happening?
What's going on, Brovo?
Glad to hear at the MRA meeting.
Yeah. That will pick up even if you leave it on the table.
Okay.
No,
sweet.
that will pick up for you.
I'm just used to holding black things, I guess. I've fucking been to jail. And I'll do it again.
Oh, stop.
Okay, cool.
Stop. It's a comedy show. Stop.
It's all right.
Go ahead. Stop.
Cool, bro.
Keep telling jokes.
This guy dresses as Batman.
Deal with it. We have to.
This guy
okay.
dresses as Batman. He lives in a mental prison.
Yeah.
When you walk around Toronto in a Batman suit,
We have
you're in a
lots of
mental
awareness
prison.
at the back.
Yeah. So you're Batman. You're a rickshaw guy. You're the beer guy. How do you breathe? How do you you have so much stuff going on, and you're on the mic.
I haven't done any of that in a while.
Okay.
I took up murder. Just Jack the Ripper on this fucking street. This is my first time here. Is this meant for kids parties?
Yeah, that's it.
They're called midgets, bro.
I feel like someone's gonna come.
They're called midgets.
I feel like someone's gonna come up with pizza.
Yeah.
And those fucking real thin slices the teachers used to get. Oh fuck, am I talking to young people here? All right. So I'm 55. Holy shit, are you 14 years old? Holy crap. Oh man, you guys get younger and younger. Okay, there's some women here and shit. Sorry. I like your glasses. Do you use power tools with them so they don't get shit in the eye? They're stylish. I don't want it. I'll go to your wood shop. So I used to be Toronto Batman, and people still think I do it. I'm still retarded, but I just don't have a Batman costume. That's it. The weirdest thing is I use it for everyday uses, like the cape I use as a fucking shower curtain. It's like, I need a new one because it's got so many holes in it and shit. It's weird. So when I show up to kids' parties, like I do the odd charity, and there's a kid with cancer, and he's like, yeah, it's nice as Batman's here, but why is he homeless? I'm like, well, I hear the word, but yeah. I'm a good guy. I'm allowed to talk about jail. I had
No, but rape's good. Go rape jokes. You do anything but that.
I did stand up. I was arrested wrongfully. It's weird as a white guy saying that. I'm like, I feel you, brother. Like every February, I'm like, yeah, I feel it. No, I've done some jokes recently. I should get fucking shot. I think people just think I have PTSD, so just like bullets won't hurt me or anything like that, and shit like that. Like I was just talking about getting kicked out by my parents. And Italian parents, they'll kick you out and then wonder where you went. Which is fair. which is weird. I'm like, I'm in my 30s, right? Like, but like they kicked me out at the age of 12. The first time, 12, because my mom made like pie, which is white people's food and shit. And like she made pie. I didn't want it because I was watching my figure apparently when I was 12. But she kicked me out, and I go to a ravine, and she found where I was. Like, oh, you scared me. I'm like, you threw me the fuck out. You threw me the fuck out. Like, I went where all the bodies would wash up, because that's where I thought you went where you're missing, and then you wait for the pedophiles to come, and they fucking, and they just pick you up like a curbside pickup, like back during the fucking pandemic. But yeah, I love Kev. I love everybody, even the guy that maybe not him. But, like
we're good though.
I try, man.
You're staying up here for a few comics. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You're our special
Is that okay if
now.
you sit down for a couple comics?
Sure, I'll be a few comics.
Oh, thank you very much.
But,
I don't know if you know this, but I'm gonna get shot in about half an hour. And the weirdest thing is, it's a weird assassination because I'm not important.
Yeah, no.
It's just like, hey, guy that used to be Batman got shot. Oh no, I guess he wasn't a good Batman after all.
But that is worthy of a 6 Buzz post.
Yeah,
it is.
That'll be your legacy. That 6 Buzz post, you'll get 200,000 views on it, and people will be like, "Who?" People will respond with those stupid gifs,
Yeah. And you know what?
And he also said he doesn't have his Toronto Batman costume. I was with you like last week, and
I don't have it on me regularly. People think
so you just don't have it right now.
The weirdest thing is, okay, so this is how good life's going. I'm driving for Uber professionally. And apparently people like taking Uber to go to the airport, and I feel like, you know what, we're gonna go somewhere else. Fuck your flight, right? No, but I had the Batman in a hockey bag in the fucking back, and so people couldn't put their luggage there. I'm like, I'm sorry, I got my Batman costume. You can't go to, you're not going to Jamaica today. Fuck. So I took it out, and then my landlord hid it. He's like an organized gay hoarder, so then he put it feng shui with everything, with a bunch of other black dildos, and then
nice,
because he's gay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're on the topic of gay. Let's bring up the next comic.
Where's the next comic?
No, this guy's not gay, but
not that
he
there's
might be. I
anything
don't know.
wrong- yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with
I
that,
mean,
even if he
if
was. But
yeah.
he can explain his sexuality.
Yeah,
Let's hear it for Vince Carmichael, everybody. Brovo, give him that mic. Make sure it's on.
Yeah, there you go.
I hope Brovo doesn't smell Vince.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I love the power move of Brovo taking 2 seats when he came up here.
That's all right. Listen, thanks for coming out, Vince. Really appreciate it
No
coming
problem.
out. Nice to see you for the first time.
Out of Ajax.
Yeah, I live in Whitby, but my show's out of Ajax. The last time I had Brovo in, I had him at the end, so I didn't have to follow him.
Yeah.
Big ups to Ajax, Harvard Blues.
I was out there last week.
Girls say the same thing, but it's more me. Yeah, you run a room that looks like people go on methadone to die. I don't know how else to put
It's
it.
Ajax, fentanyl. Get it right.
It's nice. I like it. The bartender's nice. She talks like she's always smoking. She's like, you're a good comic, Brovo. And then, no, she doesn't call me bro. But she wrote on my joke book, help me, and I didn't know what she meant and shit like that. But it's a nice design for a bunch of people with addictions.
Yeah, it was fun. I was out there. It was fun, and I appreciate. Yeah, it was fun.
All right, so we got to hear, what is the man that runs the addiction room in Ajax? What is his comedy? You're a first timer here. You got 5 minutes. Let's hear.
4.5.
4.5.
You're good. You
Vince
tell your
Carmichael,
jokes.
everybody.
Vince Carmichael.
So I'm actually a week away from my comedy anniversary. A couple of years ago, I got started, and a couple of months into doing comedy, I actually won the first round of Comedy Brawl. Went home having made some money. Was high on life, high as stewardess pussy, and I wake my kids up the next morning and go, "Daddy's a professional comic. Daddy got paid." And my oldest looks at me and says, you know, visions of fame and fortune in her eyes, and the next Bill Burr. "Dad, how much did you make?" I looked at her, I puffed my chest out as best as I could, my best dad voice. I said, "Dad made $30. You could just see the visions of fame and fortune fall off her face as she goes, "Dad, I made $100 babysitting this weekend. The fuck's your $10 gonna do?" And I said 30. Don't start with me. How long did it take for you to make that $100? She pauses for a second, she thinks, she says, "It took me about 10 hours. I just smirk and said, "I made mine in 7 minutes. You know what that is, hun, don't you?" She says, "No, Dad, what's that?" I said, "Those are lap dance rates." She looks at me, she says, "What are lap dance rates?" My wife from the next room over comes storming in. "Yeah, hun, what the fuck are lap dance rates? What are you teaching our kids?" Teaching my daughter that if she doesn't stay in school, $30 for 7 minutes work's a good deal. My wife, we've been together a long time, and you know, Thursdays are grocery shopping days in my house. I try and get out before she can come with me because I really don't want to have to deal with her when I'm at the grocery store. It's already hard enough to deal with the little old ladies with the cart veering left without having to be waterboarded by her. We're in the grocery store about a month ago, the last time she managed to catch up to me, and she starts right away, "What's kosher?" And well, that's how Jewish people prepare their food. And she says, "Is that similar to halal?" I said, "Well, halal is similar, but it's how Muslims prepare their food." She looks at me and she says, "Is there any special thing that the Catholics do?" I said, "Yeah, the priests usually start with baptism. Then they wait a couple of years trying to figure out which ones aren't going to snitch." We've been together like 30 years now, so the spark's starting to die out. I come home the other day from work and I see a twinkle in her eye, and she comes up to me and she says, "You can tie me up and do whatever you want to me." Figured great, so I tied her up, I gagged her. Then I went downstairs and watched the Leafs and the Raptors game. It was the first time in 3 years that I got to watch both uninterrupted. She was so pissed off. I go upstairs, I finally had to untie her. It wasn't worth it because they both lost. And she's looking at me like, "Do you know how angry I am?" I look behind her, I go, "Well, you're not super angry." She goes, "How do you figure that? There's no cape." And after years of stuff like that, and me working shift work, we have different preferences. We've started to divert that way a bit, you know. Because of my shift work, she prefers to sleep starfished alone in bed. I'd prefer to sleep with Scarlett Johansson. You know, she would prefer to have absolutely no noise in the room because of having kids. Me personally, I'd prefer to have a noise machine on so I can drown out the snoring that she claims she doesn't do. I wouldn't need the noise machine, but the cops keep telling me that putting a pillow over her face would be considered attempted murder. Things are changing, you know, we're moving forward. When I was younger, I couldn't find women with abs to be attractive. I just found them to be a bit too masculine. I'm trying to grow as a person, though, and I can appreciate a woman with better muscle tone now. Still have a problem with the cock, though, especially when it's bigger than mine. We got some people in here like TV who are a bit older. You remember the 90s, right? TV.
Shit.
You guys remember pantsing? Anybody else? That frat boy bullshit from the 90s? Back in the 90s, we didn't have cell phones. You didn't have to worry about anybody getting a pic of your dick. I got teen girls now, so I got to worry about that. So I get to thinking, you know, what would the United Nations of dick pics look like? First, you got the Italian dick pic. It's thick, it's hairy, it's got a turtleneck. Don't make fun of the turtleneck, it'll get angry and spit at you. You got the Jewish dick pic. It looks like a rolled up set of $100 bills, smells like a rolled up set of $100 bills. It's also got hair, but it's all in ringlets down the sides. I do find it kind of amusing that the people that celebrate taking a little off the bottom for the rest of their lives go and put something on top to commemorate it.
Well played.
You've got the Brazilian dick pic. You got the Brazilian dick pic. That one doesn't have any hair at all, but it does have a thong cranked up between the balls. You got the black dick pic. You ask anybody, they think it's shot by panorama view or by Google Earth. You've got the Asian dick pic. No one really knows what that one looks like. Not for the reasons you guys are all thinking, but because it's 8-bit pixelated like they're porn or in cosplay. And you've got the Aussie dick pic. If anybody wants to try this on their friends next weekend or next week, you find a blonde friend. Tell them that if they get an Aussie dick pic, if they throw it away, it'll come back like a boomerang. Or if they blow into it, it'll sound like a didgeridoo. I'll leave you guys with this. Eventually, with all the comedy and dealing with my wife and stuff like that, she's eventually going to leave me. I make too many jokes about her. After watching the Canadian Curling Championships, if she does leave me, I'm definitely going to a curling club to find her replacement. You know, they're Canadian athletes on ice without the hockey bag smell or the athlete's foot. They work well with other women, but not too well. They're flexible, and they also come domesticated. But that grip strength as well, that's going to come in real handy at some point. I think the best part about curling women, though, is they know how to communicate. So when you're trying to put the rock into the house and find the button, not edging, make that safe landing. You know, because they're going to tell you. Yep, hurry hard. Thank you very much, guys.
This is Vince Carmichael. He has seen a lot of dick pics by the sound of it.
Yo, don't you dare fucking talk about going to jail.
That was good, man. Thanks so much.
That was it was pretty cool. I'd hate to be related to you or in your family or your wife or your fucking any of that regard. It looked like you were sucking on your thumb the whole fucking time. I don't know if you know that, but I'm just like right here and shit like that. Try not to do that. I want to kill you. But it's a lot of. You talk a lot about dicks. It's progressive.
A lot of dickery.
You know what I realized? You look like Matt Sundin if he let himself go.
That's fair. That's fair.
Shout out to Toronto legend.
Or if I was watching one of those murder shows, I would not be surprised to see your picture attached to like 13 bodies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
you have that
smiling.
look, the smile and everything.
Yeah.
Just.
I'd kill them and then I'd go out and actually help them try and find the body.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vince. Thank you so much. Straight out of Ajax. His show is out of Harwood Blues. What day? Sundays? Sunday nights out of Harwood Blues in Ajax. Very funny guy.
Willie's coming.
We'll roll right to the next comic. Let's hear for William Trout. David's having a mental breakdown. David, you gotta go to work?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, he's going to take a shit. I wasn't sure. He's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Move out of my way.
What's going on? Is that your girlfriend?
What's going on, William?
No, he's not my girlfriend. He's just a very close friend.
Oh, there we go.
Well, you know, we just don't know each other like that yet.
Before you do, how old are you?
I'm 27.
20-fucking-7. I thought 15.
Yeah. Thank you.
I thought.
I'll take that.
You know, you just hit puberty and shit.
Yeah.
How long you been
Just
doing
recently.
stand-up?
Not long enough, but I'm working on it.
That's good. Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, do your thing.
Thank you. Yeah.
William, everybody.
Don't you fucking talk about jail, I swear to Christ.
Oh my God, man, I'm so white when they're gonna arrest me. They just give me a call. They're like, hey, you know, are you available tonight? Do you think you could come in? We'd really love to process you. We have some things we want to talk to you about. We're really sorry about this. And then you get there and I was like, well, I'm going to the cottage tomorrow. I don't really have time. Do you think we could do it another day? And they're like, oh yeah, what, is Sunday okay? It's like 3-4 days from now. I'm like, yeah, Sunday, how about 11 o'clock? They're like, oh, perfect. So I feel like the jail is just a different thing for certain people. It's, you know, it can be a nice place sometimes. lots of reflecting. You think about things. The thing that really fucked me up was just the fact that, like, the baseboards, like, they roll up off the ground downtown, like the little city jail, and it looked just like my elementary school. It was just like, it must have been the same architect. It must have been the same guy putting it together, because government contracts and everything. It's a select group of people. And I'm just sitting there, just like, wow, I'm back. I'm back at the Institute. It's nice. It was nice. But sorry, we won't talk about jail.
I'm not interrupting your. Oh, I just fucking. I'm not stopping.
No, I love it. I love that. Like, give me a random topic. Fuck it. Let's random topic me. Let's do it. Snowboard. Oh my god.
But you also got to incorporate Free Palestine.
Palestine is not free. It's very expensive. The Jews want it back. They don't let things go. They're like, look, it's technically our land. We want to get that natural gas out to Europe. It's just beachfront property. We need it. We really need it back. But fucking snowboarding is terrifying to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like an emotional block. It's a personal block. It's like having both my feet strapped to a board going down a mountain. I don't know. It's just, I don't know who came up with that. Somebody obviously thinks it's more fun. I'm a skier, and that just seems more dangerous, because then the one ski can go one way and the other ski can go the other way, and you can fucking pull your balls out or rip your leg off, and the people are getting their legs broken, and you're going down the hill and somebody's bag falls on your fucking head while you're going down. No, there's like so many dangers. White people have so many opportunities to die when they're on vacation. It's a privilege, really. It's like, it's nice. But I was like the pizza French fry kid. Just trying to fucking not die. And the first day I was on the hill, it was just like, I'm doing the green triangle. It's all green triangle today. I just wanna, go up the little bunny hill with all the 6-year-olds, and I'm just trying not to hit the people getting ready to go on the real slopes. And my uncle, he was like, fuck it, just come on. There's like a blue square. There's like a less intimidating hill just up top. So just come on. And I get there, and I'm like looking around, I'm looking for the colors, and it's like, no black diamond, double black diamond, triple black diamond. There's no blue square up here. I don't know about this, Uncle. This is one of those scenarios where your uncle tricks you into the forest. I'm nervous, I don't know. And he's like, I'm going down this one. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going that way. And I ended up having a really great time. I fell 3 times in the same spot, but every time I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back up, I'm gonna try again. And I think, again, just being white, having insurance, you have that privilege. You want to go up, you're going to go give it another shot. And if I break my nose, I break my nose. I'll just get it fixed. Canadian healthcare is a beautiful thing. Hopefully we don't sell that off to the Conservatives for another, I don't know, deal with Google or something awful, some fucking shit. I don't know. It's going to be exciting. Or, Trudeau will sell the country to some of his friends. It's really whoever gets elected. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not voting anymore. You gotta stop voting.
That sounds like a lie. It sounds like you can't help yourself but vote. I feel like when civic duties call you, you answer.
Did you just read a blog out loud? Because just listen, poor.
I have feelings about skiing. Okay, I do.
Poor man's Harry Potter.
Listen, it's Shaq and Harry Potter's love child. Okay, I'm 6'8".
So when you said you were looking for colors, I didn't know you were talking about skiing at that point.
Black people.
Because
black people don't ski.
Yeah, no, I know that, but
just like they don't play hockey. It's
but
too
you
expensive.
have the look that you do go on the street,
expensive.
say, "I look for colors," and then you get excited, fucking on February and Juneteenth and shit like that.
Oh, I repost. Fuck yeah, I repost.
You two look like you could be gay lovers.
Well, I don't know.
Hey,
are you a bottom? What are you? Are you like a side guy?
On the low, though.
Do you leave
on
room
the
for
low.
Jesus?
At this point, the way my life is going, I'll suck a dick for freedom. At this point, I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking for a good rent, like Jesus Christ.
No. The problem with Black Lives Matter is all that money goes to the Democratic Party. All of it.
So imagine you came up here and tried being a comedian.
What's that?
No, I mean,
why are they putting all the money to the Democrats? I don't get that.
Honestly, let's hear it for William, everybody. Democrats is where we need to draw the line.
He's going back on Twitter where he belongs.
Let's hear it for William. He is still here.
Trump
he
can
did not
suck
get
my
the
ass
hints.
too. Don't get me wrong.
William is
You
still
don't
here.
speak English, right? Oh, you do? No, because there's no way that you could like his personality. But like,
Oh, come on. She's Singaporean. She hates white people. It's
shit.
perfect.
You make me hate white people.
Will,
Jesus.
thank you very much.
The mic was not to
That was
go,
great.
Will.
William.
Thank you very much for coming, Will. Again,
I
you're always
appreciate
coming
it.
out. Shout outs. I
And we're
know
gonna-
Will has a show. Sorry, I had to excuse myself. I do have to go to work after this comic, though I'm going to bounce. Sorry about that. Thanks
So-
for sitting in like
Yeah,
this.
no
I
problem.
really
still wanna come
appreciate
up?
it. You're still going to sit here with Kev. No, who's the next one? Okay, but first.
We got next up. We're gonna get behind this jail situation. Let's hear from Marco, everybody.
Yeah, Marco.
No fights. No fights.
Sit in it's comedy. No.
UFC.
No.
Please.
UFC,
Please.
they talk, it's gonna be like that. But
All right. well,
How you doing,
So-
Marco? It's
I
nice.
have a lot of respect for this man. I look up to him as a comic.
Okay.
Grab the
Thank
mic.
you very much. Grab the mic.
Grab the mic.
All right. Now we're going to have. All right. Now, right now, if you guys don't know him, he has been here before, but he's here. He's going to tell some jokes. Yeah, turn around. Turn yourself around.
This is class.
This is like if you can't afford the Sean Strickland fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
great, no. Okay.
It's like Drago versus Rocky.
Yeah. All right,
Even though
ladies
we're
and
both Italian.
gentlemen.
Actually, we both could argue who's the Italian.
Oh.
Who's Rocky? Who's Drago? If he dies, he dies.
All
No, I'm
right.
just kidding.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Marco. All right, you're on, brother.
All right, how's everyone? How's the
Everyone's
New Year
good.
going? Woo! How's everyone? New Year start all right? So
Good,
far? Good.
So in jail,
Yeah, definitely. Listen, you weren't in my block. You can't talk like that, okay?
I've been to jail.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck.
Let's go on your time.
Okay, so then where were you? In the West? Where were you?
No, LA County.
LA County? What? What teenager did you try and pick up in LA County?
You do your set.
Yeah.
But I
Hold on, wait. This isn't an episode of Geraldo, so don't worry. I don't want to get to the facts.
Let's hear some jokes,
Okay,
Marco.
so for real, okay, there's some things that have been going on. Yeah, like back in the day, I see it these days. All you young kids, you don't have any place to party. Like, what do you guys do for fun? What do you like for
They're
real?
literally partying here.
This is your party? Holy fuck! First off, back in the day, we used to go like to these places called all-age clubs. When I say back in the day, I'm talking like early 2000s, late 90s, even. For some of us, who remembers that? I know Billy Bills knows.
Yes.
I know everybody. Alex knows. We all know. Okay. Maybe even Will. Will's old school too. Okay. With how big he is, they got to test that. What's it called? Where the sap where they find it. It's like Jurassic. Who knows how big?
He's not even wearing socks.
He's not. They don't have socks his size. They don't. They gotta make a custom boots.
Hockey socks.
So we have these things called all-age clubs. Yeah, you go out, you got a nice dress pants, dress shoes. And I remember girls back in the day, they were like very conservative. Like I'd start talking to a girl in, 6 months to get a peck on the cheek, And like literally 6 fucking months.
And that was his mother.
My mother doesn't even want to kiss me. Okay?
So 6
my
months.
mother looks at me and she's like, "You disgust me." So I'll tell you, these days I see, all the girls, they're all over OnlyFans, making, their first month $1.5 million, just taking the sausages all over the place. And it's like $1.5 million in their first month. Like, fuck. Now I know why all the men are transitioning. For that kind of money, you transition back after. After you make your $1.5 million month, like, I don't know. But then there's the problem that, like, people know what the fuck they are. Their sexuality, like, where they're supposed to be in the world. And really, a lot of people just have to figure out, they just gotta go fuck themselves. That's it. Because you want to get kissed before you get fucked. That's the true story behind it. Okay? But these days, I see the future that the most young people have is in their phone, and it's either they're up the social media, or they follow. You see, or they calls. Right there, perfect example. You gotta find who you are. I'm trying to turn this into a TED talk because I'm so fucking high. I don't know who gave me the weed I just smoked.
Welcome
it was
to
probably
Smokin'
Dave.
Bikes.
I think it was Professor. Look, he ran away because he knew it was him. It's like, oh fuck, I don't want to see this shit show. But
He knew what he was doing.
the main thing is stay in school. Okay? If I was going to give you a tip. And-
Or you'll end up in jail.
or you'll end up in jail like Alex and me.
Don't you fucking talk.
Let's hear from Marco, everybody.
It's here for my father, everybody.
You're Gio. You're my Gio. Right.
All right. No, but before, I know David doesn't want any conflict, but let's get to the bottom of what the sexual tension is between you two here. Because
I said I'll be gay for anything at this point. I'll be fucking.
Listen.
I'll be gay for benefit.
Listen, I told him so many times I don't swing that way.
Bro doesn't take no for an answer.
It's the Italian machismo.
It's the fucking. It's the jail talk.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's fucking. You know, I mean, it's good that we have people from Woodbridge coming out and trying stand up. I mean, we
The
can't.
best thing
We
is I'm not
can't.
even from Woodbridge. I'm from Royal York and Eglinton. I speak 5 languages.
Shut up, that's my ends.
Yeah, that's my
That's where I'm
ends.
living now.
Yeah, I know.
lot of Polish people.
Some Tim Hortons you were loitering. No, this is. So I gotta ask. So do you want to be a comedian more or a promoter, or which one do you want to fail at more? No, I'm kidding. No, which one do you want to? Do you want to be a comedian or a promoter?
I don't know. If you say fail, like in terms of
To forget the set.
how long have you been?
no
How long
fail.
have you been like a comedian? To be honest.
My whole fucking life. I came on my mom's fucking poon, just fucking saying shit,
Oh.
and then
How many people were at your last show? How about answer that one?
This
Black
is
show,
comedy UFC,
Yeah, how many-
motherfucker.
I know. Dave's like, end this shit. I'm like, no, let's just roll out of it.
Hold on. He must have
Let's see where this goes a bit.
Wait. My last show. No,
this is
wait.
very-
I wasn't done.
No,
I
this
wasn't
is a
done.
pre- let's
I
go,
asked
let's
him
go.
a question. Okay.
Let's go.
Answer it. How many people were at your last show that you did at Comedy Bar over the Christmas break?
That was sold out. We have
Sold out
50
what, 20 people?
50 people.
50?
But my last sold out show was on a streetcar. Well,
On a street, it's usually pulling a bike. You're usually on a bike when you do your show. Is
Well,
what I
yeah,
hear.
I can actually physically use a bike.
Promote
But
Don't worry, you keep talking. You'll be using the wheelchair.
Is this like just how Italians talk? I'm confused.
They're gonna go out.
Are you guys bonding? Are you guys fighting?
They're gonna go out for
No,
some.
listen. Tomorrow
Fuzzy-
night, UFC 297. We'll talk inside the octagon.
Guys,
Let's hear it for
thank you
Marco,
very much
everybody.
Nice.
I think we got one more comic.
We have Chris and then this other guy.
No, that's Marco.
Okay. Oh, it is.
You can't
okay.
read. We
Okay.
just
No,
swapped them.
I'm blind. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother.
All
we have
right.
one comic before Dave has to. You have to leave for work.
Unfortunately, yeah, I gotta go. But
I know
want, listen, I want to shout out first, Chris. I know you're gonna come up here next. I'm so sorry I gotta go, but I actually gotta work. Right? I got a life
Black guy
outside of
working?
this.
We don't believe it.
And I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail again. Fuck. I don't want to. No, I'm just saying. Unfortunately, I got to split Chris, but you're going to come up here. And again, Alex, thank you so much
Let's
for
hear
coming.
it for Dave.
And no, let's
He
hear
has
it for-
curfew. Dave has a government-issued curfew he has to be home for. His ankle monitor will go off if he doesn't make it by a certain hour. Yeah. All right, let's hear for our last comic of the day. Unless someone else randomly walks in. Chris Moose, everybody.
Chris Moose. What's going on? Chris beat me in a roast battle because I'm retarded, and I just fucking. It was like fun. I didn't really like prepare, but like Chris is good. I usually don't care to listen to Asians or anything, but like
That's the thing. You did prepare, and then you asked me in the dressing room. You're like, "You're Asian, right?" And I was like, "No." And then you're like, "Fuck." And I just saw you crossing shit out.
I didn't fucking know your last name's Moose, and like.
What's Asian about moose?
I took a fucking.
Yo, your last name was bad at math. Like, fuck,
I
dude.
took an uneducated guess. It's it. I just didn't fucking know. There's nothing on you. Like, maybe I'll kidnap you and there'll be something about you on Google, but like, I don't. I actually said Google as goggle the other fucking day, so that's where I'm at. But yeah, no, Chris is great. He's funny. Not exactly the most manliest guy around, but like, he's like,
For his generation, he's not bad. You know,
No, I'm pretty bad at it.
We got those two. We got these two to compete with.
You guys gotta eat more meat, more steak.
Chris might
This
be
guy
the
knows something
alpha.
about eating meat. I'll tell you what.
So
Is chow mein.
you didn't go your Peaky Blinders hat today.
I did not.
No, yeah,
What's
yeah.
going with that identity crisis? Where are we at right now?
Right now we're in the stage where I'm putting hand lotion in my hair for some reason.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, so it's like an almost a perm kind of thing.
So that's on purpose. I thought that might have been a natural thing.
No,
This
it
is
wasn't really on
intentional.
purpose. So like when I shower, I don't really use soap that often. So like I used a bar of soap today and it dried out my skin. So I was putting lotion on myself, and then I had so much left, so I just went like this, and then I dried off, and then this happened.
Chris, you're the most masculine lady boy I've ever come across. So I don't know.
You look like Dwayne the Pebble Johnson right now.
Oh fuck yeah! If The Rock had scurvy.
It looks like you're wearing a wig. Straight up.
Yeah,
that looks
yeah.
fake.
Jesus.
You need a gold chain.
How
for
old are
this
you,
fit.
Chris? They're 20s?
23 now.
23. Jesus. People born in the 2000s. That's
Attaboy, what
crazy.
does that mean?
You know how old I am? I remember exactly what I was doing when he was born. I was at the hospital. No, I
want to talk. Is this LA County thing? Is that like a while ago, or is that like recent?
You were 7.
Oh, okay.
You were
because when I think I came across it like something like while I was like searching up like Rose for You, I was like researching.
Yeah,
you.
these gay guys, they took a picture of me as Robin, and the only thing they could pull up from the news was when it was jumped, and then, but then if you pull up my name, then it should be in the LA count. No,
Did you actually get arrested?
This is his fucking
I thought you were like fighting cosplayers or some shit, and you got arrested, no?
Is it? You want to tell the story?
You can tell.
No, Chris.
No,
we're
yeah,
gonna
do
get to your
your
set, but I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
curious.
Okay.
What the fuck you got arrested for?
Okay.
No.
Let's
Wait
get
a
a
second.
Chris
Wait.
here, Rob.
No. A second. Wait. We all want to know. What did you get arrested for in LA County?
Wait, now or
No, yeah, now. We just
Oh,
need to.
yeah.
I just need to get this. Yeah.
I mean, you know, when you look like Ted Bundy and you walk around, it's fucking. No, I got jumped because they told a bunch of rappers to go fuck themselves. By rappers, these guys selling CDs, and I was friends with a girl who used to dress as Tinkerbell on Hollywood Boulevard, and they tried saying something, so I told them to go fuck themselves, and then 4 of them jumped me, as they do in Compton, I guess. And then I had a concussion, so I didn't have any weapons, so I went to the apartment I was staying at, and the only thing I had was Wolverine blades, so I came out there. And then one guy said, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "They're attached to me." And I was like fucked up in the head. And then the cops like, you know, put it down. And then they they cuffed me and they bring you out. And then the funniest was when they were waiting to process you, they took me to a jail doctor, which to make sure you had a concussion or something, which basically to go like this, like, "You're fine." I'm like, "No, I'm in jail. I'm not fucking fine." But like they fucking the guy's like, "My guy had blades like this." I'm like, "I was dressed as Wolverine, asshole." And then I was there in Canada, and they grabbed all your shit, and they're like, "Well, you're tough." I did jokes in jail for like 3 fucking days, and I didn't get raped, but I was scared. And yeah, I watched a lot of football. That's how you told time, and The Simpsons. So
you went to jail for 3 days for dressing as Wolverine and fighting
Well,
Tinkerbell. Is that what I'm gonna?
No.
Is that what I'm gauging what happened?
Here's
here?
the worst that happened. I called that bitch out of jail and said, "I'm in jail." It's like, "Yeah, deal with it." I'm like, "I fucking stood up to the NWA for you." I said, "Motherfuck the police," and now I'm here. The worst is I had a concussion for real, and the next day I woke up and I said, "Hey, does anybody have aspirin?" And everybody laughed, and they fucking. I had this nightmare. I passed out. It's hard to sleep in there because you're mad why. So I passed out, and I had a nightmare. There was a talent show, and one prisoner was in drag holding a big apple, and another one was in drag holding a big mushroom, and I woke up screaming. So yeah, what I'm saying is Happy Pride.
So you woke up with a mushroom in your face, is what you're saying.
I got off though. So they sent me home.
Who bailed you
after
out? The fucking X-Men?
Tinkerbell?
I had a paralegal. We both touched the fucking glass like this. Like, you know, "I'm there for you, brother." And they so we go up, cleaned up, went to court. It was a couple weeks later. Right? I didn't look like shit. I took a shower. I didn't go to shower in jail. I don't go that far. But I come back, and the guy before me hit on the fucking public defender. So he's like, "Nice ass." And he still got off. You fucking sexual harassment works. It's not, but whatever. So then I showed, there was a stalker. There was a gay guy who used to take pictures of me, and he gave me Polaroids of me dressed as Wolverine. I'm like, "See, it was a costume." And it's like, okay. They were about to give me fucking community service. and a sentence. But they fucking did all that because of this gay guy. He goes, we have to keep the picture and the claws. So in LA County, there's Wolverine claws. Probably sent somewhere with a Polaroid as me, looking like a gay Gap model. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but yeah, that's the story.
And the fact is, none of that I actually questioned. That all seemed that probably
weren't
happened.
they plastic claws though? Like
No, they're metal.
Oh my. Okay,
Yeah, that's on you. That's on you.
No, I like the way they look. They shine, whatever. They were good, whatever. I was fucking. Your 20s, you don't know any better. You're just carrying around weapons and.
It's your
take
fucking
better.
20s. Sometimes you dress as the real Wolverine and go into gay orgies and take pictures. Like,
I
that's
fucking,
just, your
but
20s.
I beat the law. Fucking got off.
All right.
He's a friend of the fairies, people.
Speaking of being gay in their 20s, let's hear it for Chris Moose and his set.
Thank you. Yeah, I got a problem with some celebrities lately. You know, like they just like lie all the time for some reason. Like I don't know if you guys remember Bruno Mars when he was coming out with tracks, but he's always talking about girls he's jumping on grenades for, and this girl is the most pretty. Where the fuck are these girls, dude? I haven't met one girl I'd ever jump on a grenade for. I'd like maybe jump on a spider, but like not even. Like I don't know what this guy's talking about, man. It's fucked up. I'm trying to like watch his videos so I could like hate him more, but now I have these fucking YouTube ads popping up, and these YouTube ads are like unskippable. Like you ever get these YouTube ads where it's like you got 5 seconds to skip and then you don't skip and then a fucking 2-minute ad starts playing and it's like, have fucking fun, buddy. I'm like, fuck.
You poor thing.
Yeah, right? Fuck the crisis in the Middle East, bro. This is first world problem session. Yeah, I got a lot of friends getting married. My cousin just got engaged, so it's like really exciting, but like now I'm kind of thinking about like my life too. I'm like, I don't even know how to like propose to somebody, you know? And then I got like the worst stories to go by. I asked my dad, I'm like, Dad, how did you like propose to my mom? This guy's the stupidest fucking guy in the world. He's like, yo, we're gonna go to a matinee, right? Who the fuck proposes at a matinee? Anyways, so he's like, yeah, we're gonna go to a matinee to see like Rocky or whatever, right? So this is back in the day, don't worry about it. So he goes an hour early, right? And he goes up to the cashier lady at the concession stand. He's like, hey, I'm gonna propose to my girlfriend today. Here's the diamond ring, right? I want you to put it in a cup of ice, and I'm gonna ask for a Coke with lots of ice in an hour when I come back, and then show me the ice and be like, is this enough? And then she's gonna see it, and we're gonna get married, right? This guy shows back up to the theater an hour later, and then he's like, where is the short girl that works here? And she's like, oh, dude, she quit an hour ago. I'm like, bro, like... He had to propose with fucking fuzzy peach rings and shit. Her hands are still sticky to this day. It's fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm working on right now.
All right, you did way better on the roast.
I don't know, man. I stopped drinking. This is what I came up with.
I stopped drinking too. No, I'm kidding, Chris.
No, honestly, that's funnier than you drinking. So that's
No,
honestly an improvement right there.
Yeah.
And the hair is way better than the Peaky Blinders hat.
I think the hair was better than the set, to be honest, but...
You got some promise. No, that's like fucked up. We all bomb. We all fucking eat a dick. We all fucking suck
You didn't
a
have
dick.
to say
We all
I bombed. Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, immaculate fucking performance.
Yeah.
And shit, please join me on Wednesdays at Yucks where you get paid once every 4 years. And
Big opportunities there. Big opportunities.
Nice. You're a nice guy, Chris. I mean,
Thanks, I appreciate it.
If you're ever free and you want to take photos of him nude as Wolverine, you got spare
Please,
time.
man.
Already done.
I'm gonna go to fucking jail again. That's for sure. No, it's good. How long you been doing stand up for?
Coming on 2 years in June.
2 fucking years, huh? Do you go to Humber or any of those classes?
No, I'm not gay.
No. I didn't
Did
go
you
to
go to Humber?
I didn't.
No, he went to the lab.
I went to the fucking Salvation Army. No, it's good. Where do you see yourself in another 2 years?
Oh wow, I've never heard that before.
25-year-old Chris, where is he?
Probably living in an apartment.
I mean, stand-up wise, motherfucker.
Stand-up wise. Oh, okay, yeah. Stand-up wise, I hope to just be kind of like headlining more. You know, I had a recent opportunity where I did 20 minutes for the first time, and I thought it went pretty well.
I could book you my next show in the streetcar. Fucking double team it, go all the way to
So
Kipling.
yeah, I hope in 2 years I hope to have like a solid like hour that I could commit to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aim for 2 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, start
No,
small. Kill the 20, kill the
Fucking-
30. But
This is like the watered down version of Kill Tony and the casting couch. And
Man, these weren't jokes. These are literally I wrote YouTube ads in my notes like this morning, and I was like, this is gonna work.
yeah, I mean, I got to tell you, those boomers are going to love those YouTube ad jokes. Let me tell you, when they fucking come out, they fucking... Like, here's the thing, and I'll give advice to you hopefuls. First of all, quit. Second of all, is like do comedy that you don't care anybody laughs but yourself. Take it from me. Am I autistic? Probably. Do I have more CTE than a regular hockey player? Yes. But I fucking love this thing and I love interacting.
You're talking about yourself a lot for advice for others.
Yeah. Don't you? Yeah.
Here's some advice. My penis is huge. That's it.
I know. I am a great guy.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll fuck you later, but like, no, Chris, that's very good. We're very happy. Did everybody get a chance here?
Yeah. Anyone else want to talk some shit?
Do you want to talk shit about William?
You want to get up there? She's like looking at you like you're stoned.
And it's Nolan, right?
Looking like a Vanilla Ice in a matching
I love your,
tracksuit.
chef. Yeah. I love your shit.
But that's been the show.
That's good.
really
That's been
anything else
good.
you want to touch on?
Are
Free
your
Palestine?
parents picking you up? Are your parents picking you up? No, the both of you included, right? The brother and sister. You guys. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm being a
Now they got a
nice guy.
school bus coming.
But yeah, guys, check out. Go to Vince's show if you have a car or get a ride. It's a good place to work on your
It's a
shit.
good open mic. And we're here every
This was-
Friday at
this
the
was fun.
Dang 4th, 9 p.m. Thank you, everybody.